At Newman Enterprises, Victor tells Nick and Victoria that he has no intention of vacating his chair and will remain. He's hoping they'll work alongside of him. Nick admits that his ruse was effective in revealing Nate's true intentions. He wants to put it behind them and move forward peacefully as a family. Victoria says it won't be that easy for her. He's not being fair about Nate. Victor insists he's a traitor. Victoria argues the point. Nick and Victor maintain that he's an opportunist who made a power grab at Victor's expense. Victor guesses she still has feelings for him. Victoria muses that he seems to have lost all faith in her. Victor tells her she doesn't need Nate. He's no good for her. Your choice of men has always been most questionable to me. He wants her to get rid of Nate Hastings so she can focus on what's important. Nick confirms that he's coming back and is all in. Victor barks at Victoria. How about you? At the club, Adam and Nate spar about his true intentions where Victor was concerned. Nate wonders if it panned out for Adam and guesses he still doesn't trust him. Adam tells him, "You and I are not in the same boat." Nate muses that as his assistant, he's out of a job as well. Mamie appears and asks if she's interrupting anything. Adam says they're done and walks off. Mamie asks Nate, "What was that all about?" They sit, and Nate tells Mamie things exploded at Newman in a way he didn't see coming. "I tried to do the smart thing for Victor, his family, and the company. He was the victim of a ruse, accused of being a traitor, and then cast aside." Mamie mutters that Victor is ruthless. Nate has been thinking she was right about a lot of things. The Newmans will always protect their own, and he wants no part of it anymore. Mamie thinks the bright side is that he can return to Chancellor Winters where he belongs. At the Abbott mansion, Ashley and Jack argue about his plan to publish the dirt on Tucker. Diane doesn't think they should turn on each other right now. Ashley scoffs, "We." Diane thinks Ashley is making a good point. Ashley insists that it will only make Tucker mad. He has nothing left to lose and isn't even running McCall anymore. Jack wants to let him know they're not afraid of him. Ashley counters that Jack is afraid of him, and Tucker likely knows that. If he publishes the information, it will show him that he's squirming and needed to put him in his place. Ashley can handle this. "I'm begging you, give me just a little more time." Diane believes a little more time wouldn't hurt. Jack says, "Fine. You're playing with fire, and I don't want to see you get burned." Ashley's not ready to admit defeat. With that, she walks out. Diane hopes Jack's not angry with her for letting Ashley in on their plans to expose Tucker. Jack's not. Diane thinks maybe she's right about McCall, but Jack fears he sent his sister back into the lion's den. Diane urges him to give Ashley some leeway to see what she can get out of Tucker. Jack admits there's another reason he wants Ashley to stay away from the guy. "I am worried that she will fall for him all over again." Sally and Chloe sit down in society and discuss the redhead's business, which is starting great with Daniel's apartment. Sally realized that there's an important element missing from her business, you. "I don't want to do this without you." Chloe is flattered and thanks her for noticing how amazing she is. Sally asks if she'd be willing to come back and work with her. Chloe reveals she just quit Marchetti. She and Summer don't see eye to eye. Sally asks if Summer's loss could be her gain. Chloe exclaims, "Yes, 100 times yes." They're hugging when Adam comes in. He walks to the bar and smiles over at Sally, who flashes to them making love. Chloe asks, "Sally? Is everything okay?" Chloe asks what the look was between Sally and Adam. Sally insists it's not a big deal. Chloe persists that it was a loaded look with a lot of emotion. "Please tell me that things aren't starting up again between you and Adam." Sally insists that's not the case. Chloe reminds her she's just separated from Nick and she's confused. Sally tells her it's nothing to worry about and asks when she's coming back to work with her. Chloe has to finalize things at Marchetti. Sally quips that they'll then work out a deal with her at Sally's Spectra Designs. She smiles at Adam.